Hey guys, welcome to this week's Tucson Tuesday. Our guest today is the pastor at the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church right here in Tucson, Dr. Orante Jenkins. He's also the principal at Santa Cruz Valley Union High. Come on, let's go check out the conversation. Today we're sitting here with Pastor Orante Jenkins, actually Dr. Jenkins, and he's going to kind of tell us a little bit about what he's doing in the community. Hi there, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you all for the opportunity to be here.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I don't know how boring you want the story to be. I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Moved to Tucson in 1999 and been here since 1999. Yes. And been pastoring Friendship this Sunday, which will be October, not this Sunday, October the 17th. We'll actually celebrate 5 years of a pastor and the people in the life of Dr. Orante Jenkins and the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church.
Why did you move to Tucson back in 1999? What
my wife, leading Lady Cheryl Jenkins, she got a career opportunity here. And so we had lived nowhere else. She just graduated. I graduated the summer before. From the Southern University. We are Jaguars. And so she got a career opportunity here, and that's what brought us here. And God has kept us here, believe you me. When we first got here, we had never lived anywhere else. Two young people from Louisiana. And so we had decreed and declared that we would leave this desert place. I think the obligation at that time was 1 year. But we stayed and we remained faithful. We remained busy. And so goes the story. Here we are, been here since 1999.
99. How did you get into ministry?
I was actually called to ministry. I tell people it's a difference in being called to ministry and walking in your call, or accepting your call and walking in your call. I actually accepted my call prior to coming to Arizona. But when I got here in 99, under the direction of Pastor Ricky Bernard Harvey, who is my father in the ministry. And I tell folks, I celebrated 46 years yesterday, 46th birthday yesterday. I've been in church 47 years of my life. And so I was born and raised in the church. My grandfather, the Reverend Dr. A.T. White, was a pastor and a black man with a doctorate degree when preachers, nor did black men, or seldom did black men have them. And so I've been in church. I've understood the importance of studying God's word and also serving the community for my entire life.
Wow, thank you so much for that. That's amazing. And you led me right to the next question. Tell me about what the church is doing in the community. I know a lot of things, but tell my audience about what types of things you're doing.
At Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, we are rooted and grounded. We believe that our relationship with God and our service to the kingdom is rooted and grounded in our kingdom commitments, and that's prayer, study, giving, and serving. And under the umbrellas of those key things, prayer, study, giving, and serving are our focus areas, which is faith, family, fitness, and finance. And so we look at a holistic approach to ministry, and as an individual as well as a collective body. And so we do believe in two of those things. Well, definitely study and prayer. We know those are very providential, but also giving and serving. And so we believe in every opportunity that God gives us to give or to be of service to the community and the kingdom, to be good stewards. We do a variety of things. Probably one of the most blessed and prominent things that we do is what's called Friendship Cares. It's a ministry in the life of our church, which every second and fourth Saturday we provide a warm, it has been grab and go during the COVID season, but we've opened up our patio campus. And so now we're back to serving hot sit down plated meals, but we also give a spiritual word of encouragement. There's also an opportunity through our community connections within that same experience. We give away clothing items and things of that nature. So Friendship Cares is probably one of the most prominent things that we do in the life of the community, but also we do a variety of things through our women's ministry, through our men's ministry, even our youth, our mission ministry. We go out into the community and we give away blessed individuals as we have been blessed. We call them care bags, but they have things such as toiletries in them. I believe we also try to do as best we can to put about $2 worth of quarters in it. Some non-perishable things, some other things include socks, hygiene items and things of that nature. At least, I believe twice a year, We give away blessing boxes, most prominently in the last couple years because of the COVID situation. We've done it more often, but at least twice a year. But what we do is give away meals. Coming up is Thanksgiving meals, full Thanksgiving meals, birds included, not just sides and trimming, but birds included. And so we do that at least twice a year. Backpack blessings, school supply blessings. We do those things in the life of the community as well. We serve through other organizations such as the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance, affectionately known as IMA, through several projects there. The Paradise Missionary Baptist State Convention is the state convention our church is a part of. The Southern District Association is under the umbrella of that state association. So we do a lot of things in the community. Our biggest effort or our biggest desire is to every opportunity God gives us to reach out, to give, to serve. We give to scholarship efforts within the Paradise Missionary Baptist State Convention. We recognize our youth by way of E Squared M. We do that every quarter. We do that. We bless them for their academic achievements, their behavioral achievements, and being a holistic individual. That also includes their service in ministry. And we are able to give to them monetarily for those things. I'm trying to think of all that we do. Those are a number of things that we do. We have one of the other big, huge blessings that goes unheard of because it's not on our campus. We have a transitional home, and it's called Our Father's House, and it's a transitional home. And so what we do is we aid and assist families who are transitioning, I believe, 6 to 9 months at a time, to fully furnished home. And we utilize local agencies in order to identify individuals. And so those agencies do some processes by way of identifying potential people to occupy that home. And what we want to do as Friendship Missionary Baptist Church is make sure we can come alongside and be a blessing. We try to connect them with health and human services while they are in our transitional homes. So if they're seeking and searching for gainful employment, if they have healthcare needs, if their children have needs, we attempt to do those things as well. So those are some of the key things that we do. Our women's ministry right now is preparing to give away, bless a local agency entity with brand new women's undergarments. A lot of people would think that in times like these, especially when the cooler months are coming, we contact local agencies and we would think Coach jackets, we would think long sleeves, we would think sleeping bags. Those things are necessary. But most often we find, and this most recent effort is about women, but most often we find it's those things: undergarments, t-shirts, undergarments for men, socks, those kind of things. And so we're preparing to do that. Our women also, I think once or twice a year, we go to the Ronald McDonald House, and I think it's a Christmas meal celebration that we go there and foster and facilitate as well. I am probably in these 46 years of living forgetting some things, but those are certainly some of the opportunities that God blesses and allows us to be of service to He and His kingdom.
Well, it sounds like a great opportunity and a blessing definitely to the community, the things that you're doing. How can Tucsonians help? What can we do as a community to help the church?
One thing I would say is if you see our information, and it's not about status, and it's not about, we say it in church, you've heard us say this, it's not about the likes and the hearts for us. That's not what it's about. It's about evangelizing the efforts that God has entrusted us with. So if you see something by way of our church social media website, our communication, that's of service to the kingdom, listen, we don't hoard it. We don't believe in sitting on the blessings that God has given us. We want you to evangelize with us those things that God has given us charge over. All of those communication that says, hey, if you want to receive a blessing, we'll definitely do that for you. But some people want to give to those causes. Some people want to give to those efforts. And if you want to do that, there's opportunities to give to those efforts as well. We just believe in making sure we get that out in the Tucson community. Could help us do that. That would be wonderful. And then if we have certain things, those socks we talked about, those hygiene items that we talked about, that we may need to fill those bags, fill those blessings. If you see of those opportunities, let us know. If there's something out there that we don't know about, we can't do everything, but we do believe that if there's something we can do, we will do it. If the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, if we say we're going to do it, we certainly will. We can be held accountable for that. We are committed to that. And if we cannot, we'll tell you we cannot, simply because we don't want to be a stumbling block to any individual or situation as well. So tell everybody, tell everybody, tell everybody, tell everybody. And if you see of any opportunities, efforts, like them, share them, send folks our way to be blessed and to be a blessing to any of those efforts.
So you got to tell me, where do they go? What's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
You can go to our church has a Facebook. Friendship Tucson is our Facebook. Friendship Tucson is our Instagram. Also, our church, what's YouTube? Our church YouTube as well. Our church website is www.fmbctucson.org. www.fmbctucson.org. Listen, there's a stay in touch portal on the homepage of that web address. If you drop your email address in there, you can receive church and community announcements, not just things that are going on in the life of the Friendship Church, but also in the kingdom as well. And that's a good place to find out other opportunities to be a blessing along with us as well.
So are the doors open?
The doors are open.
I know the answer to that, but tell me where it is. What's the address and what time are services? 850
North 11th Avenue is where we are. If you know where the historic Dunbar Center is, then you know where we are. We're right across the street from the historic Dunbar Center. So many opportunities. Monday through Friday, the FMBC Prayer Lifeline, that information is posted on our social media. That's posted on all of those outlets that I just told you about. Bible Enrichment is on Wednesdays at noon. Also at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. we also offer an opportunity and experience for our youth on Wednesdays. The first Wednesday of the month, and we're renaming it. It's going to launch. Right now it's Ship Men and Women of Worth, Fellowship and Study, but we've incorporated our children. So going into the next season, which is 2022, it'll be Family Fellowship and Study, but that's the first Wednesday at 6 p.m. That's available as well. Again, Friendship Cares is every second and fourth Saturday. Get there about 10:30. Pastor, what can I do? Whatsoever your hand shall find to do, do it. There are individuals there that can guide and direct you. But we try to put as much out on social media, as much in church and community announcements and on our website.
Anything that you would like to leave for my audience? Anything special that you'd like to say?
I would just like to say, again, we take a holistic approach at Friendship Missionary Baptist Church on how we approach ministry. We look at the holistic individual when we address the needs of God's people. And so there are wonderful opportunities to come alongside us and partner. And we would love an opportunity to come alongside you as well. We are a multiracial, we are a multi-generational, we are a multi-socio-economical church. If you come to our church from my baby is first grade, they're younger than that. We have infants. We celebrated our senior saint, which is Deacon Woody, I think is our patriarchal senior saint. He's 90. Mother Neal is into her 90s as well. So we have a wide variety. Again, multiracial, multi-social, economical, people in all walks of their careers, people that are multi-educational. At Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, we are what we are. We're not a perfect people, but we're just trying in an attitude of excellence to serve God and serve the community. And so our doors are open. We would welcome anyone that would like to come and join in any of those experiences. I wasn't sure about dress code today, but I'm like, if we're talking about friendship, no better way than do that. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity for us to share the good things that God is doing in and through the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church. Pray with us and for us, because we don't do it in and of ourselves.
Thank you.